don't mind how it's sideways, my phone's charging so I couldn't really lay it sideways down, but it's also my hair over. But let's talk about how I think my crush is low-key starting to like me back. Sorry. So I'm not like one of those people who like will see them in the hallway or just see them in general and be like, oh my gosh, I like them. I like them. I mean, I've done it before, but it's not the case with him. We're gonna call him Blueberry, okay? So we've talked before. I've sat next to him. He's funny. I'm not gonna say the rest. He's funny. He's really kind to me, sometimes. Maybe I don't know. I don't give a shit though. He's kind-ish to me. But I've sat next to him, like in the same table group as him for like 1 semester. 1 month. That's a semester for me, but and that was in my A1. He made me laugh so much. It was hilarious. I also sit semi-close to him in my A3 currently. It's so sad because it's almost the end of school year. I'm looking gonna miss him, not gonna lie. We do talk, like, not outside of school, but like we talk. I don't know if that makes sense, but we talk. Yeah, that, because one time, well, let's get to the point. So we talk, he takes, like, if he's talking to me and I say like one word and I get called out on it, like this actually happened, like he was talking to me and said, oh, nice, or oh no, that's not what happened, like, or something like that. My teacher said, oh, Emmy, you gotta stop talking, like, stop talking or I'm on your reflection. So she took my Mustang card as like a warning. And he said, bro, Miss blah, 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 that was my fault. That was my fault. Like, he was talking to me, so it's taking his fault. And then we went on a field trip soon. Eat this. But we went on a field trip not too long ago. Literally last week, bro. And we went to Sky Zone, you know? This is gonna give it away, I don't care though. We went to Sky Zone, you know? And so there's these games. I mean, I did pull-ups, like I ate that up. I did 1 pull-up, that's all I could do. But there's giant slide. I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of flying off shit. I'm scared of going super fast and down, just going down. If I'm going straight, I don't give a shit. And it's like straight down and you go up. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that. Like, I'm not trying to do that. What the heck? Now, I wanted to do it for like fun. Also, he was there, so I'm gonna show off. Sorry guys. And what do you call it? So he said, yes, I think he called me Emmy or Mdina, I don't remember. I think it was Mdina. He said, yes, Mdina, go Mdina, yes! Some shit like that. And I was like, oh, yes! And so I went up there, you know? I slid down, and they told me to do it with no reaction, because we're doing this challenge, like, if you do, like, no reaction, and that was going to be hard for me. I might even cry. I might have cried, honestly. Why did I get brushy for a second, the heck? But it was like, so with my 2 other friends, I'm not gonna drop names. We're gonna call one Penelope and one Pinocchio. That rhymes. So Pinocchio and Penelope were like, and Blueberry were like, oh, well, not Blueberry. So Pinocchio and Penelope were like, Emmy, we're doing not reaction. Like, you can't smile, you can't laugh, you can't stick your tongue out, you can't do any action. Your face has to be straight as a board. And then Blueberry said the same thing to me, and I went first, of course, because they already went down, and then told me when they got back up, because there are people in front of me. I was like, oh, okay, so I went down. My friend Chloe, that's not her name, we're gonna call her Chloe. My friend Chloe was just watching us to make sure we didn't react. Oh yeah, guys. Make sure we didn't react. And of course she didn't watch me, so I just stood there doing nothing, and it was hilarious. And then, you know, he goes down, Blueberry goes down, and he just keeps eye contact with me. But it was like purposefully, and it wasn't like I don't know how to explain it, but I was like, I don't know. It's not like because it's like, it wasn't a normal keep eye contact. It was like, it's creepy, bitch, kind of eye contact. He did it 3 times too. I pointed it out when he did it to another girl. Not saying I'm jealous. I was like, because he was like looking straight at Aubriee. He was like, Aubriee. I was like, oh, not you staring at Aubriee. Because I'm not going to point it out when he's looking at me. That's just weird. And so I said, not you literally staring at Aubriee the whole entire time. He said, fine, I'll do it to you. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. No. And then Aubriee said, you should put your hands up in the air like this. He said, okay. I was like, no, you should do the nay-nay. You should do the nay-nay. And he said, did the nay-nay. That's probably not inside, but my twisted little fucking brain is taking that as a sign that he likes me. Same with eye contact. So he said he's going to keep eye contact with me. So, and I was like, oh no. And then I was minding my business. Like, I kind of forgot. Like, that was barely a minute ago when he said that. He was going up. And I was like looking away. I was like thinking, like, what do I do? What the hell? What the hell, Beyonce? What the heck? What the skip? And he's like, Emmy. And I was like, what? And then I looked at him, right? Locked eyes. We locked eyes. And he just kept eye contact. And I tried looking at him. It was really, really funny. It was hilarious, not gonna lie. Oh my, your dusty elbows. Don't look at that. Okay? Just know, and that's the reason why I think he's like me. I don't know. But I did my hair. I did my hair Sunday. My birthday. Sorry. I was thinking what she said. So it was my birthday. I dyed my hair, right? And I came to school Monday. I was like scared because it's red. It isn't brown no more. It's red. All my friends saying, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Just you. Oh my gosh, it's giving. I know Emmy already. Like, if I just look at her hair, it's saying, you know. And I asked, he's like, oh, did I hair red? I'm like, no, I laid on a pink pillow and dyed my hair. So his friend asked me, did you dye your hair red? Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. And I said, no, I laid on a pink pillow and I dyed my hair. Because when I squeezed it out, they probably didn't know that's why I said pink pillow. But when I squeezed the color, it was bright pink. It's made to be brighter than it is so I could dye your hair the color of the box. Some type of stuff like that. He's like, no, your hair is red. Why would it be pink? To me, and I was like, well, does it look bad? He said, no, it looks fine. It looks good. He was like that. But I'm gonna be so over. And he's just funny in general. He's nice to me. He probably doesn't even know I'm not gonna say that. He probably doesn't even like me, but at the end of the year, my friend is gonna text him and tell him. Penelope is gonna text him. Or Pinocchio. I thought it was Pinocchio. And I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. But it's also acknowledge how this is my first ever video I've ever done. I'm kind of bored, I'm not gonna lie. I'll sit right now, but here, tomorrow I'll do a girl to meet video, so bye.